Hello, this is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. I am having a sawmill day today, working on the sawmill. We had a storm roll through and blew all the cold air out of this valley, and in fact, the storm system come all the way from the west coast, and it's a really warm system. We've had some melting snow here, but anyway, I'm going to take advantage of this warmer weather and try to get some sawmilling done. But anyway, I had a commenter on I think it was the last sawmilling video, that I shouldn't be, some of the logs I had snow on them, and he said that was dulling my blade, that snow. It makes sense. They tell me like a dozer, running a dozer tracks through the snow is really hard on them and everything, so I would have to take him at his word. But anyway, I come and got to looking at this saw blade, and I don't have any chipped teeth where I've run into something, but I don't know how. I don't think they're that sharp. So I am going to try sharpening this blade today. I've got an older video. This here is a corley sharpening jig. It's the only thing that I'm aware of that survives from my father's old sawmill. I rebuilt it. I've got an old video of restoring it. Got it painted. It's all dusty now. But anyway, I wanted to restore it and save it just because it's the only thing left of my dad's sawmill. But anyway, I tried using it, and you can use this, but it is very cumbersome, and really getting it set up on each tooth takes forever. But anyway, my friend Robbie, he's been in some of my videos. He's got a machine shop in town. He's retired now, and he used to be in the sawmilling business and have his own sawmill. And he gave me this sharpener, and it's just so much easier. It's not near as cumbersome. So I'm going to go through and sharpen this blade up with the hopes that it'll cut better, even though the teeth don't look bad. Hopefully it'll cut better with a very sharp edge on it. And I'm hoping I'm going to get one of my big logs. You can see mostly the real small stuff is what I've been cutting, because my power plant's a little bit underpowered. And so I wanted to get a big log up on the deck today and see if with a sharp blade how it'll do on cutting that a bigger log. So that's what I'm up to here. So this jig, you get it set up on the blade, and you can see the grinding wheel right there. But anyway, once it's all set up on the blade, you can push down on this handle, and that puts some pressure on that grinding wheel. And so you just twist it from there. So I'm going to take and mark this first tooth that I'm sharpening, so that there's no question of when I've been all the way around the saw. And another thing I'm going to try to do is pay attention to how many cranks. Hopefully be able to get the teeth all pretty uniform. That's the idea here. Got a pretty good edge on it. I've mentioned in earlier videos that I'm just learning to be a sawyer. This has been a learning curve. I was around these sawmills when I was a kid, but I was pretty young when Dad was operating his sawmill. So this is a learning curve for me. So if anybody's got any input on something major wrong that I'm doing here, you could be welcome to leave it in the comments. I've never counted the teeth on this blade, but there's a bunch of them. I probably did count them when I first got the blades, but I've forgotten. It dawned on me as I'm getting about halfway through this blade, I should have had a file brush to clean that file with. I don't even own one. It's going to be something I'm going to have to put on my list for the hardware store. Don't know if it'll focus in on that or... Anyway, those teeth are looking really good. Every one of them looks good and sharp. I don't have any chips out of any of them, which really tickles me. I've been trying, if ever I get into any dirt, I've always been trying to clean it off before I mill with it, but looks like it's paying off. Oh, I got that bright, there you go. Got that bright light out there where all that snow is, but anyway, I'm excited about seeing how this thing will cut with the sharp blade.